I would never play a game like this. I would never play a game like this. I quit Pokemon with Pokemon X. I thought that game was super retarded. The XP share ruined everything. It was super simple. You know, for years, I overlooked the kiddiness of it and enjoyed the difficulty of catching the Pokemon, raising the Pokemon, right? So I think Pokemon's core gameplay loop was pretty good. But when they made things dirt simple and super easy, I was out, right? So, and also, I'm not, these days, I got to be honest, when I was younger and anime was new to me, yeah, Pokemon was cool. But the actual Pokemon themselves, it's not really my vibe. It's not really my jam, right? Like, they're a little bit too cutesy and stuff. However, at the price Palworld was going for, I said to a buddy, hey, let me get this game. Let's play it and just see if it's cool. Turns out, this game is 10 out of 10, guys. This game is freaking brilliant. Let's go into it. So on the face of it, Palworld, it seems like a Pokemon collecting game with guns, right? And that's a part of it. It's actually so much bigger. It's a game that kind of runs like many of these other games where you can like custom host a server. I think you can have a maximum of 32 players. And you can create all these different realms with these different rules. If you want to, you can play it single player as well. It's really fun co-op, to be honest with you. You can play a game on your own PC and host it and invite your friends, and that's like 4 players. But anyway, you start here at the main screen, and you basically just have, start the game, and then the different multiplayer things. The global PAL box lets you switch all your Pokemon or PAL across different, realms. And then the survival guide, and then the rest is the normal stuff in video games, right? So let's jump in. And we're going to go to this island here. So what is the game fundamentally about? Well, it's Breath of the Wild mixed with Pokemon catching, real time, and gun combat, and sort of third-person combat, mixed with a survival game where, you're building your various degrees of axes and weapons, your stone axe, your metal axe, et cetera, et cetera. But the interesting thing is, once you've captured the pals, apart from the fact that you can keep 5 on you, which you can see at the bottom left of the screen there, and summon them, and they have so many stats and abilities, and they level up, you can assign them to the base, right? And as you level up your base, you get more slots to assign. So I'm going to assign this penguin one over here. And I'm not going to go too crazy in depth. I just kind of want you to get the vibes of this game. So the vibes in the game feel is Breath of the Wild, old school MMO vibes, crafting and base building and base defense, exploration and traversal, right? I built this little house here for us. We've got our chests where we can store all our different kinds of materials. I'll go and show you the world soon. That's going to hopefully blow your mind. It's pretty cool. You can sit in the chairs and you can store things. You can incubate your pal eggs. Of course, they're not called Pokemon. They're called pals. Busy building out 2 different bedrooms here upstairs. I've built a bar area at the top. I mean, I don't know if you guys care about this or not, but anyway. And then you have all these different structures in the base. So we have a bunch of different crafting tables here, right? And then we have a bunch of different facilities. So from what you're seeing now, you're seeing very much like management game, right? Like a management thing. I got pals mining. I got pals furnacing. I got pals, harvesting, chopping trees. They're doing all sorts of stuff. They have a sanity meter, so they can't just work 24/7. They sleep at night. There's day-night cycles in the game. And they need to chill. So there's a spa facility for them here, or a sauna, if you will, and that allows them to chill and rest and relax. Just a quick message before we carry on looking at Palworld. Guys, I would absolutely hugely appreciate if you supported me in making this content. Links are in the description. Thank you so much. Let's get back to it. Now, let's take a look at the menu quickly and just give you a quick overview. So you've got your item systems. You can equip stuff on your character. Your character has a hunger meter, right? So you've got to keep them fed. And as you play the game, you unlock automatic food slots so that your character can automatically feed themselves. You don't have to keep topping it up manually in the menus here. You have all kinds of items, crafting items, weapon items, system items, things like that, right? And then we have our stats on the far right here. And every time you level up, you can enhance the stats. What is the key drive of the game, though, right? Like, what is the key drive of the game? It's leveling up your character becoming more powerful, building cooler weapons and armor, building stronger pals, leveling them up, leveling up your base. So there's a lot of progression systems going on in this game, right? Anyway, we go to the party screen here. You can manage your pals, and they all have, if we go and investigate them, they have levels. They have attacks, defense, work speed stats, their sanity stats on the right there. They have their work suitability, things that they can do. And those work suitabilities have levels, which is pretty cool. It's pretty deep, right? And then, of course, they have their active skills in battle. They have passive skills. There's a number of them. I don't know what they all are. And then they also have a partner skill. So this one's partner skill is pretty cool. So this is Turticle, I see there. And his partner skill is reduces ore weight by 80%. Or you need a lot of ore because you need to make ingots. Ingots allow you to smelt, craft weapons and guns and items and things. Pretty important. So this lets you, this little dude's partner skill allows you to carry tons of ore. But there's other kinds of pals that have, completely different partner skills. So this guy, for example, I'll summon him up here, right? His pal skill is to allow me to ride him, but you need to craft a saddle before you can ride him. So that's pretty interesting. And he has a double jump, which is not normal. Like usually it's just a single. I'll summon this wolf pal. Let's get off this guy. I'm going to summon the wolf pal. I'm going to show you the capturing just now. And this little wolf pal, hey, come here, my dude. He's got a very fast run speed, especially when he's sprinting. Apparently, he's one of the fastest runners. Now, note, when you're on them, you can use their attacks, which is pretty sick, right? But of course, not all pals are rideable. So this little guy, for example, he's like an electric hedgehog of some degree. Might want to call him Sonny Chew, maybe, or something like that. And come here, hedgehog. His one is you hold X, and you can now hold him and throw him, and he does a massive electrical explosion. Now, if you've ever played a Pokemon game before, and I'm going to just show you this quickly, you have a type diagram of like strengths. Lightning beats this, fire beats that, and I'll show that to you here. Oh, yeah, I could have done it there. But anyway, here you can see their type system. So electric beats water, water beats fire, fire beats grass, grass beats ground, fire beats ice, ice beats dragon, dragon beats dark, and dark beats neutral. Like in terms of it, I assume it's some kind of damage multiplier. Mind you, now that I'm here, I've never noticed that trust meter over there. So that's interesting. Higher trust increases the pal's stats. Oh, that's very interesting. I don't know about that. Nevertheless, let's go take a look at the world, right? And what the world's like. So there's fast travel in the world. So there's little statues you can fast travel between and such. I'm going to just get I'm just going to get a pal here to ride on. We'll just take this cat. You can rename your pals. You can rename your character. You can change the look of your character. You might notice the graphics at times seems to be kind of a mix of, sometimes it feels like old school MMO PlayStation 2, but then the character models are, I wouldn't say the pals, but the character models are pretty solid. They're very like sort of modern. They're pretty modern. So yeah, I'm just like running across the landscape. I must admit, I found it pretty vast. If you want to capture a pal, essentially you just bring their health down. You've got different pal spheres, which act as your collection mechanism. Right, let me jump off this guy and just give you an example. So this guy, I can't take him yet. He's level 38. My character's level, maybe 20 something. Let's just chuck an axe at this guy. I actually have a crossbow. Whoops. Got a crossbow here. So I'm going to get him down. Okay, he's very low level compared to me. I checked my pal sphere. It's like 100% capture rate. He's easy. Okay, he's easy. Easy peasy. He's obviously harder in the beginning of the game, but he's like level 2. I'm level 20. It makes a big difference. Your character can swim. Your character can climb. Your character can glide. I'll show you guys a little bit of that just now. So this is what I've unlocked of the map. As far as I can tell, the map is actually freaking huge. I mean, we've played so much in these zones, and we've still barely explored the place. So I'm going to go to, let's say, here. Let's just travel here, just so I can show you guys some higher level pals. And let's get on summon my pal. Now you can aim. You can you hold your aim button. You can also command your pal to go and attack stuff. So I'll get him to go and attack those Vixies. I can sprint. I can dodge. Right. Wow, he like insta-killed that thing. So if I don't want him to attack, I can just pull him back. That little yellow icon next to that Vixie's name. Now, don't get me wrong. I know how this looks, even the names, right? But anyway, you have to lower their health, then you can capture them. The gold icon means you've captured 5. You capture 5 pals, you get an XP bonus. You get XP to level up. When you level up your stats, but you also unlock a new section of the technology tree, which is a big part of the game. So when you're level 1, these are the things you can build. In level 2, level 3, and so on, you can see we've got arrows and bows and spheres, and we increase in armor. We get like sort of a shield system that we unlock, and then plantations and high-level workbenches, and crafting defensive structures for the base. And as you go on, and I mean it goes on a while. There's plasma rifles and machine guns, turrets. Things that allow pals to wield weapons. Here you can see a mounted machine gun defense system at level 40. And the game is significantly more deep than you would think, like significantly more deep, and super fun, super addictive. I know I said it just now, but one of the features I notice is it really has this old school MMO vibe of exploration. There's chests in the world, right? There's dungeons in the world with dungeon bosses, which are usually bigger, more vicious types of pals. There's crafting materials only found in dungeons. There's, special secret pals and hidden pals. And I think there's shiny pals as well, because we did see a pal sparkling. There's little villages and towns. There's side quests. There's main quests. You can see my main quest at the right here. And it has a very Breath of the Wild-like system. My stamina's like completely run out. Let me just wait for that to reload. And you can see here, I can climb up the mountain if I want to, right? I can swim more rapidly. I can glide. This is the next level of glider, so it uses less stamina and glides further. So very Breath of the Wild in that, very Breath of the Wild in terms of chests. Look, we're only 20 to 30 hours in. We found some kind of Breath of the Wild-like puzzles. Nothing too crazy so far. But yeah, it's just this vast open world where you level up, you capture pals, you go on adventures. It's great fun with your buddies. Let's go and hit a pal that's probably like way too high level and just show you what that kind of combat experience is like. So, gonna summon my pal here, mount him up. You can see actually at the bottom left of the screen, there's a temperature system as well. Hot areas, cold areas, your character gets cold, your character gets more hungry when they're colder, things like that. So I think this is a shiny pal, actually. I think this is, right? This is the second time I've seen one. So, hey, come back here, my dude. Okay, we started battle. Oh, you can see he's not taking damage as easy as the others. So I'm going to get off my pal, tell him to attack. Definitely want to try and capture this guy. Bottom left of the screen, bottom right, sorry. I'm going to switch to my green pal balls, which give me a higher capture rate, because I definitely want to try and capture a shiny. You can see we've aggroed, sorry about the lag there, we've aggroed some other pals. Okay, I'm telling my dog to come back, because whoops. Oh no, I didn't want to kill him. No, what happened? Is that my guy? It is. I don't know how I summoned him. Oh my gosh. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Fine. You can see that was a little bit of a longer fight. This is just like a baby Foxpox. Wow. Okay, I killed a shiny. That sucks. Oh well, that happens. Okay, this guy's very strong. Egg Thirdier. Here we go. He's killed him. You get resources whether you capture them or you kill them. I suppose they're not really dead per se. I'll tell you why, right? Like, because I know some Pokemaniacs might like lose their minds that these Pokies are dead. But you can see his eyes are just sort of twirly, and he's still moving, right? He's still breathing. He's just knocked out. Okay, so you're not really killing them, right? There is a particular mechanic in the game which I won't go over now. Which, if you've played this game, if you know, that is more akin to death. But anyway, I don't know how this guy got destroyed. These guys are like super, super hard to kill. And here you can see some Malpacas. The gray symbol next to them indicates that I haven't caught 5 of them yet. So they're going to be pretty easy. I'm level 20. I'm doing some good damage. This crossbow does a good amount of damage. And I'll just use a normal Pal's field to capture this one. This Pal that I'm riding, he's so strong. He can, you see, he can, he pretty much one-shot kills them, which is not ideal, right? Because then I can't capture them. All right, let's chomp this dude. Has it become like overcast or something? No, it's becoming like afternoon or night. And when it's nighttime, you'll notice a lot of Pals in the world actually go to sleep. And that does make capturing them easier, in my opinion. Here you can see you have a first capture percentage, a second capture percentage, and a third capture percentage. As the Pals get stronger and they level up, they're leveled up, you're leveled up, they become much harder to catch. Let's try and take out this Mamarest. Oh, he's pretty low health already. This is very interesting. I might be able to actually capture him. Oh, you can see I basically do no damage to him. He can probably one-shot kill me. Bottom left of my screen, I've got my shields there and my hit points. But the Pal I'm on can do some seriously good damage. Oh, I missed. Let's see if I can hit him with this. Oh, he's nailing me. I don't know if I can capture him. Let's try with an advanced ball, like the next version. I don't think it's called advanced. Oh, he is not taking that ball. I mean, that Pal sphere. Oh my gosh, my crossbow is doing no damage, and he's wrecking me. I definitely don't want to die. We're playing on a game mode that if we die, I've got a grappling hook. Can I get myself out of here fast enough so that he doesn't murder me? The aggro radius sometimes is absolutely massive. It's just run. We've built a medicine bench to build healing items. So far, they're very low point heal over times. So that's kind of, not ideal. Here, I've got one. I'll use it on myself, but you'll see, I'm just feeding my character. You'll see that it's not super effective. I'm just feeding the Pals. Now, Egg30 is knocked out. How do we get him back? Well, we go to a Pokemon clinic, obviously. I'm kidding. There's no clinics in the game, not that I've seen. We have to get back to base. You can't just fast travel from anywhere. You have to fast travel from a statue, very similar to Genshin Impact in some sense. I think there's a travel point down there. It's the scale of the game is strange. So here we're at nighttime. We've got the sky, got the character. She's got a pretty cool outfit on, some kind of armor. I haven't been anywhere to like the volcano or that giant tree or anything like that. It's just this massive world to explore. I can't explain it. It's so addictive. You go out into the world, you gather things, you gather Pals. There's so much to explore, so much to see. Look, I can see why certain big corporates are upset about the game. But to be honest with you, there's been a monopoly on creature capturing, you could say. And this is the evolution of it. This is what I believe Pokemon players always dreamed of playing. Having this open world. There's characters to talk to, by the way. I'll go to a village and show you. There's shops, there's bounties, there's enemies. They call them the syndicate. There's enemies. There's a dungeon down there. Let me show you that. Let's just... Whoops, my bad. Okay, whoa, okay. What's going on? Game's lagging. Oh, the game's lagging so bad. This isn't my main PC, so it's actually the PC's problem. It's not the game. And I have to say, the game in terms of performance, it scales really well. Typically there are no performance issues. This particular computer, it's busy recording in 4K right now. I'm using a lot of RAM in the background, so don't worry about that. That's just my PC. So here's our statue. This will unlock fast travel. There's a dungeon in here. So what I'd typically do is, I've been out, I've caught some Pals. I go back to base. You determine where the base is, by the way. You place, I don't know what it's called, but it's like the main Pal computer thing, which is this thing. And you can upgrade your base, manage Pals in the base. They level up while they're doing stuff. You level up whatever it is you're doing, whether you're exploring or you're building or you're capturing Pals or you're killing dungeon bosses, you're leveling up on any activity that you do as well. So now Eichthir has to be put into a box in this system, and he'll take 10 minutes to heal. And this is my main Eichthir. He's level 18. He's pretty good. Let's take a look at his stats quickly. He's got negative 20% defense, 10% increase in ice attack damage, and 10% increase in water attack damage, which is pretty cool. He's level 2 at lumbering. And you'll notice, well, okay, we can't do it here, but if I bring him out in the base, these ones that are marked like this, by the way, we discovered a system yesterday called an expedition system where you can send pals out to go and sort of do missions. You can send out like 100 of them to do this, and you just get increasingly more rewards. Well, at least that's how I believe it works. So they're all out on an expedition at the moment. But let's take whatever this guy is, put him here, Caprity. I'm going to bring Caprity out. And he'll go and do, usually, I mean, you can see the pals are resting now. We built beds and stuff for them. He'll go and do whatever his sort of main capability is, planting. So he's busy seeding this wheat farm that we built here. All right, anyway, moving on. You know, there's all kinds of production facilities. Feels a little bit like, I wouldn't say Factorio, but it's got that vibe to it where you're building production facilities. I've seen at high levels, you end up having electric Pokemon powering systems for you. So if you're into like factory building and stuff, I think this is going to like be super interesting for you. I'm just putting like the stone and wood and materials and stuff into this chest, so they don't all go. And yeah, so that's a little bit of an overview of Palworld. There's of course dungeons and dungeon bosses. My character's on fire. My shield is getting affected. There's so much depth to this game. I mean, I think I'll cover it more in depth at another point in time. The views are great. Exploration's great. You know, I do feel like, you know, when it comes to animations, when it comes to sort of general game feel, yeah, there's a bit of jank. It's not a AAA title. It's probably AA. But in terms of gameplay, in terms of addictiveness, man, I could play this the rest of the day and 10 hours will go by and you won't even know it. It is 10 out of 10. It is an absolutely brilliant title. It deserves all the praise it gets. It deserves its high place on the Steam rankings in terms of concurrent players, highest concurrent players, and current concurrent players. I mean, there's usually something like 800,000 people playing. It's just a brilliant, brilliant game. Check it out. You're going to love it, really. If you love any of these genres, Breath of the Wild, creature collecting, fighting, base building, systems management, if you will, exploration, a vast world, you know, questing, it's all in here. It's all in the game. So it's a little bit of a quick look at Palworld while it's still fresh, while it's in the news, if you will. But yeah, you got to play this game. It's really, really, really good. Cool. I hope you will give Palworld a chance. Check it out. It's absolutely incredible fun. And yeah, please support the channel if you can with the coffee link in the description. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Cheers.